Hey, it's Renee with Cancer Size and Renee B. And my Monday morning hair. This is what it looks like when I wake up. No, no makeup, you guys. No makeup on right here. In fact, I overslept, so I always set my alarm for 5:15, and then I usually hit snooze, and it goes off 10 minutes later, and I get up. And man, I thought that was the longest 10 minutes ever. So seriously, I just woke up 5 minutes ago. So you guys really, truly are getting me with my very first cup of coffee, which most of the times you are anyway. So whatever. My first cup of coffee, I haven't even sipped it yet because it's too hot. Um, and my morning hair and my morning five. This is my morning face. These are my jammies and my robe. Whatever. It's all real. It's all real. It's me. It's real. Um, I really need this coffee, so hold on. Mm. All right, already feeling better. So, um, let's see, lots of things going on. So I wasn't with you last Monday because I was in Georgia and I meant to do one, but again, I had overslept and the time difference, and then we were running around doing stuff because that was the day our flight left, and it was just crazy. So I just didn't get a chance to do it. And I could have done it from the airport, but I don't know. There's lots of people around, and I thought that was weird. So should have. I could have been more bold about it. And that's one thing I'm doing. But I have decided. So spending time with my aunt and uncle. My uncle is 73 years old, and he has already retired once, fully retired from Golden State Foods, which is part of, McDonald's food portion or whatever you want to call it. He's been an accountant. And my aunt is retired from the insurance business, and they've done very well. They've invested well for themselves, and they have a really nice house, and they have decent money. Well, they've retired, and so to invest their retirement money, they invested in buying IHOPs. So now they own 5 IHOPs. Okay, so they had moved to Florida because there's no capital gains tax, and for those of you out there who feel that that's whatever, they're smart. He got his retirement money and moved to a state that's not going to tax him on it. Can't blame the guy. That's very smart thinking, in my opinion. Move to Florida. They open up an IHOP, open up a second, open up 5 in Florida. Then the hurricanes come and take out their house. Hurricane comes again and takes out their house again after they rebuilt it 3 times. And finally, my aunt's like, I can't do this. So they moved to Georgia. They sold off 2 of their IHOPs in Florida, and they moved to Georgia, and they opened 2 of them in Georgia. So they still have 3 in Florida that they have their partner running. So he has a good partner, which is good. And then they have 2 in Georgia, and one of my cousin Jenny manages both of them, and one of them is a training store, and so she's always training new managers and employees and stuff like that, and she's pretty high up in the IHOP world, so she goes to a lot of conferences and businesses and stuff like that. But my uncle, so he's retired, but he runs those. He still owns those, he runs those, he does the accounting for those 5 stores. Very busy, still has an income coming in, and even though he's retired. And he's also retired military from the Marine Force. So, I mean, he's done well. So anyway, what I mean is now he's 73 years old, and they travel all the time. But he has taken it upon himself to go into a new franchise, and he's going to open Wahlburgers in Georgia. So some of you may know what that is, but that's Donnie and Mark Wahlberg, the actors, their family. They also have one of the brothers is a cook, and he makes burgers, and they open up Wahlburgers. So it's like fancy, semi-fine dining of a burger joint, okay? And supposedly it's really good. Well, my uncle heard about it, and he was kind of looking at it, and they kind of said, hey, we want you to open Wahlburgers for us in Georgia. Wow, right? So he's on his way to opening 6 Wahlburger chains in Georgia. 6. And there's all these new things he has to do, too, because IHOP doesn't sell alcohol. So now he's going to take, liquor licensing law classes and things like that. And he's trying to find spots to where to open these up. So a lot of research goes into that. And one of them's going to be right next to the Atlanta Brave, brand new Atlanta Brave ballpark that they're opening. That's going to open this spring, which hasn't even finished being built yet. And so he is still working hard, and he is still hustling, and he is still earning an income at 73. 73, okay? Very inspiring. And I'm going to tell you where, because I was so inspired by that, by his hustle and his drive. And I always am. Every time I spend time with them, I always glean something from them, whether it's for relationships. I mean, the two of them, the way their marriage is amazing. It's not perfect. Nothing's perfect. They still kind of yip at each other or whatever, but you see them love each other. And he was so good to my grandmother, and that was his mother-in-law, and he was so good to her. So I glean a lot of stuff from them all the time. This time I took away the hustle. That's what I took away from him. So I'll share with you some of the things that I've been doing with that. But first, let me tell you about our trip to Georgia real quick. So speaking of the Atlanta Braves thing, because that triggered my memory, we totally snuck into it. Yeah, no one was there to let us in, and my uncle said, you know what? Because he wanted to show us where his new building was going to be. He goes, you know what? Just sign these waivers, and we'll take these security things. We'll put these, the security yellow things on and the hard hats, and we'll just go. And because if we ask, they'll probably tell us no anyway, because no one's here to let us do the tour, so let's just do it. So we went and checked out his building, because all it has is the foundation and the side walls up on it. So we saw the building that we're going to put his Wahlburgers in. And then we just walked the neighborhood, because it's actually a neighborhood. It's so weird. It's like they're building the city there. It's going to have everything that you would see in a city right there, including apartments and everything. So you can live right there in the ballpark and shop there and eat there and get first aid there. It's crazy. So anyway, so we walked by the stadium. We're like, oh, this is so cool from outside. And my aunt goes, hey, look, the gate's open. Let's just go in. So we did. We didn't wander all over the place because we weren't really supposed to be there. But and then by the time we got back to put our hard hats and our safety vests, I gave mine to my husband and said, I'm not going in there in case someone's in there because, even though I signed my real name on the waiver, so whatever. But, yeah, no one was in there. But as we were all getting in the car, it was funny because someone came and locked the office. So, yeah, they figured out, visitors, I don't know. That was a lot of fun. We did a lot of touristy things, too. That was good. But I'm pretty proud of myself for this weekend, too. I had a very productive yet relaxing weekend. I worked the store sale, which is the first time I've worked it in over a year since I've been sick, and I haven't even really shopped at one. I only kind of sort of hung out at one after one of my surgeries, but I was too tired and didn't really buy anything. I just kind of wanted to see the people, but anyway, but I worked the store sale, so it's a ding and dent sale for the employees and their friends that we do a couple times a year. So it's a privilege for the employees. We get like really deep discounted stuff. And so some of us volunteer, and one of our things we get to do is we volunteer. We just get to show up early and shop a little bit before everybody else, like 20 minutes before everybody else. We get a head start, but that's about it. People get pissed off about that too, but whatever. We volunteer our time, and some people are there since 3 in the morning unloading freight, so I think it's only fair that they get to shop first. But so anyway, so that's kind of nice. We don't, get paid for anything, but I loved it because it was a good chance for me to visit with people from the downtown that come and spouses that I don't get to see very often. So for me, it was fantastic. I loved it. It was great. And then I had high tea with my girlfriend Michelle, and there's this little tea shop here in town, and I drive by it all the time. And it has fancy little china. Everybody has a matching set of china, and they start off with scones, and then we did the high tea, so that was like a 4-course meal type of thing. And so we had the scones as our first thing that came with real lemon curd and real clotted cream. Oh my gosh, so good, so hard to get. So, and it had soup, and we had little sandwiches and cheesecake and these banana cream puff things and chocolate covered strawberries, and it was just a lovely time visiting with my friend Michelle. I don't get to see her very often anymore, and we just had a wonderful time visiting. It was really good. Somehow I woke up Saturday morning with an injured left arm, though. I think I pulled a muscle in my shoulder or something, so I couldn't even lift my arm to shave my armpit for the sale. I could barely move my arm for the sale, so I was one-handedly working. Some people were really kind and helped me when I was counting up freight. Sunday I woke up and it was doing better. It's still sore. It's still sore today, but I can at least do this. And now it just feels like soreness. It's not this pain where I was screaming out in pain before. So, been taking ibuprofen and putting heat on it and just kind of keeping it easy. So that's why I did a lower body workout last night, was because I can't lift my freaking arm. So I will probably have to do something lower body-ish tonight too. Speaking of that, though, I've also taken the initiative to hustle, and I signed up to become a Beachbody coach. Yeah, I know. It's a multi-market level marketing thing. Okay, yeah. But people can legitimately do good things with it. One, it's going to teach me how to have an online business, which is what I'm trying to do with Cancercise, is try to get some good online thing, but I don't have any smarts about that. So they teach you those tools. So for me, I'm almost like paying to learn how to use my computer and stuff and my Facebook and everything like that, so I can promote Cancercise, so I can get more people, help more people going through chemo and cancer surgeries and stuff, and work out and how important it is. So to me, that's my biggest number one thing. Two, I want to open up my own fitness studio and have a place to work out with cancer patients and chemotherapy patients. This is like an extra income for me to do that. So I'm very excited about that. Three, I'm going to be able to help people. I'm going to be able to coach more people online than I do now with my little workout group. And I'm excited about that because as I'm coaching, I'm also going to be getting in better shape. And so it's going to help me get into better shape because I'll have more accountability. As a coach, I'll need to be more accountable and not skip so many days or whatever. So I will have more eyes helping me, but I'll be turning around and helping others reach their goals of wanting to lose weight and get more energy and lower their cholesterol, which is what my number one goal is right now. So that's exciting for me. So if you guys see me start promoting that, I apologize now, but that's part of what we do. We promote it, and but mostly I'll be doing some free workout groups, and you guys can join in on those and tell your friends. So that'd be awesome. Also, my husband was gone all weekend. He left Friday morning, and he got back late last night, so I'm very happy he's home again. It makes me happy. I also on Saturday changed all my lights in my car, except for my light above my license plate. I can't figure out how to get the freaking bulb out. But I went and bought the right bulb because I figured that out. So that makes me feel smart that I was able to do that. And then the fact that I'm just not strong enough to get that little light out. But I have the one to replace it. But speaking of lights out, my bathroom light burnt out this morning, so I don't know how I'm going to fix this. I'll have to get ready in the bedroom, I guess, and hope I don't wake up my husband too much. So, yeah, lights, but I can't reach it. And today I start work again. I mean, full time, because last week I only worked for 3 days because I was gone. I took Monday and Tuesday off. I had a hot rock massage the first time ever. I've never had one before. I liked it, but I definitely think I would prefer a deep tissue massage. I'll probably just stick with those type of things. But it was exciting because I'd never done it before, and it was part of my anniversary present for my husband, so it was kind of a neat experience. Yeah, that's it. Back to work full time, Monday through Friday. Started a second job. Had a very productive weekend, I think. A very productive weekend. Got the house kind of cleaned up, even with the arm that wasn't working. Started a new workout program, started a new workout group, started a new workout business. So that's exciting as part of my hustle because I have dreams and goals and I need to just reach those, right? And grab at them. So, yeah, so that's my day. That was my wrap up. It's kind of a 2-week wrap up. I need to drink more of this coffee. I got to figure out how to fix my hair in the dark. I got to go get my lunch prepared for my husband because I woke up late and I didn't get a chance to make his stuff, but he's not up yet. So I'm going to go do that next. So I hope you guys have a beautiful Monday. May your coffee be strong and as beautiful and strong and hot as you are. You don't want no makeup, but whatever. Speak kindly to yourself and do good things for yourself, okay? And just, I love you guys. Thanks for listening and joining. Talk to you later. Happy Monday.